It's every time. It's every time.
Oh my
I
God.
love it. Oh boy, oh gee, oh gosh. Welcome to The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast where the tea is piping hot and we are ready to spill. Today I'm filled with adrenalina and I'm also Logan Murphy.
I am your fellow friendly non-binary Filipino-Canadian hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto and just got home from an 11-hour shift, Sam de Monteverde.
We love Sam getting home from an 11-hour shift and recording because, oh boy, we are in the middle of Eurovision season and oh boy, there's a lot happening. You know what I should have done for my intro?
What?
I'm looking for your attention today.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I'm sad. Well, kind of. We'll talk about it. But today we are diving into yet another entry in our currently unnamed Eurovision series. Today we're going to be diving into the Melodi Grand Prix from Norway. So at the time of recording, the songs literally came out yesterday. So we're doing our best to get this out because the contest starts on Friday. We love a quick turnaround. Actually, no, we hate it. Announce the fucking songs earlier, please, the rest of the countries. Thank you. Those of us that have busy schedules that also talk about this shit would really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
But yes, Sam, we're back together, and
Finally.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you
doing
too.
this after an 11-hour shift because I know we've both been too fucking busy. Too fucking busy.
Yes. But I'm very proud of myself. In 2 days, I made it to 5 hours worth of overtime.
Yes, we love overtime. We are a big fan of overtime.
I generally do love having overtime shifts because I get paid time and a half. So
good. And what do we love here? Capitalism, because we're American.
We do.
And Canadian.
And Canadians, yes.
Oh boy. So, Melodi Grand Prix, Norway, there's some songs. And I will say, overall, this is a really strong national final. You know, a lot of these songs fall into a few different categories. As we've seen in our, national final journey, a lot of these songs fall into similar things. Speaking of national final journey, thank you all so much for over 1,000 views on our Benidorm Fest video. Excuse the fuck out of me.
Crazy. Are you? Oh my God.
What? Like, YouTube gave me a cute little notification one day that was like 1,000 views on a video, and I was like, huh?
Yep. And I was already like immediately being like to the chat, like, yo, we're at 500. We're at 500 views.
I don't know how it blew up, where it blew up. Also, I am apologizing on behalf of both of us for being an ignorant American and an ignorant Canadian.
Yes.
That way, the direction. For not knowing the 4 languages of Spain. We're learning. Okay, we got some comments about it. It's fine. It's cool. I'm not taking any of these comments to heart. No, I'm really not. I don't care. I just we love people educating us.
Honestly,
in the comments.
We need
please.
it.
No, please. If you're Norwegian and we do anything wrong in this video, please let us know because we want to learn. We want to learn all the things. But yes, Melodi Grand Prix. Sam, your thoughts overall? I mean, we talked about how it's solid, but
yeah, no, I really like. It was a very strong lineup, actually. Like every time I listened to a new song, it was like my top song, quote unquote, just kept on changing. And then while I was listening to like others, to like the playlist again, like it was like, oh, I think it's this, now it's this, now it's this, now it's this. Oh, and this wasn't even on the list, but I'm considering putting it on the list now. Like it's a solid set overall.
It definitely very solid compared to other national finals that we'll be talking about very shortly. Yeah. And looking at you, Latvia.
Shout out to Samantha Tina.
Oh, Samantha Tina. Oh, I love her. Oh, I will have a lot to talk about when we get to Latvia because, oh boy, Aminata. If you know, you know. If you know, then you know all about Aminata. But so we're gonna dive into all of the songs for the Melodi Grand Prix of Norway, because there's also a Melodi Grand Prix in another Scandinavian country, and I'm not remembering which one. It's not Sweden. It's not Finland either. It's one of the countries.
Denmark.
Denmark. It is Denmark. Yeah. They're literally titled the same thing. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Sure. Work. So the process for the Melodi Grand Prix is, again, different from what we're used to. Shocker. But I love how every country like does their own unique things. So for the Melodi Grand Prix, there are 4 heats followed by a last chance competition. Actually, 2 of them, technically, and then the final. So in each of the 4 heats, there are 4 songs competing, and only 1 song in each heat qualifies for the final. Then in the last chance competitions, they take the 12 songs that didn't win their heats and narrow those down to the top 4 based on, I believe it's 100% televote. I'm double checking so I don't get it wrong. The Norwegian public will select the best 4 among the 12 artists who didn't qualify from the heats based on performances from the heats. So they don't get another opportunity to perform. So that's on Monday, the 7th of February. And then on the 12th of February, the last chance special will feature live performances of the best 4 that didn't qualify from the heats. And only one of those will qualify for the final. So it'll be the 4 heat winners, the last chance winner, and then the 5 pre-qualified songs, which we will talk about as well at the end. Some of them deserve their spot. Some of them don't. And we'll talk all about it. And then the Melodi Grand Prix overall, I believe, is 100% televote.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not either, and it makes me understand why Tix won last year. No shade to Tix. I love Tix.
Please. What?
What? Also, I will say I am kind of sad because there were rumors that Queen Ulrika from 2020 was competing, and then turns out she's not. So I'm a little upset because she deserves her spot on a Eurovision stage, but it's fine. It's fine.
No, honestly, if we can have like an actual like Eurovision like run through of like the 2020 songs, the 2020 entries, and see how they would have fared out. Like I would have loved to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
at least, or at the very least, the artists that didn't get picked for 2021.
Right.
Like that at the very least. Like, don't get me wrong. Probably my 3 favorite artists from last year's contest were all people that weren't competing in 2020. So yeah. But yeah, I wish they would have gotten a chance. Ulrika, come back. I would like to see you win again, please. Because
that song is
still under the impression. Attention, I think, would have won 2020. And I have no claim. It's a baseless claim, but it's my claim, and I think she would have won. But we'll never know.
I definitely think it would have been up there.
I think it would have been top 5 at the very least.
Yeah, I would also say top 5. I'm not sure if it would have won, but it had a shot.
Fair. Maybe we'll do a simulator one day based on our thoughts. That would be fun. Maybe in the off season, because right now there's a lot. Mm-hmm. Speaking of, let's just dive in, shall we?
We shall.
Fabulous. So we are going to go heat by heat in alphabetical order because that's how it was listed. Thanks, Eurovision World. Again, we love y'all. That's where we get all of our information, honestly, and we love y'all. So the first song we're going to be discussing today is Noelia with the song Ecstasy.
Bear with me. I listened to these songs in a different order.
Oh no!
So I listened to it in the order of a Spotify playlist, and for the song, I couldn't even play on Spotify. So then I had to listen to it on YouTube, and
good.
Yeah. No,
good.
Luckily, I was able to listen to all the songs, but
good.
For the songs, I had to do it on YouTube, and then the rest of them I was able to do on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I sure wasn't this one first, so
great, love that. So this song is interesting.
Yeah,
I don't dislike it.
I don't dislike it either.
My biggest
we're
literally my biggest critique is I feel like the auto-tune is a little heavy, especially in the chorus.
Yes.
And so it's a little whiny when she hits those notes. And it's probably because she can't, which I understand. But it was like, it's a little heavy in the chorus. The vibes are good. Overall, I thought it's a solid song. And in my opinion, is probably going to win her heat. I'm just going to throw that out there already.
Okay, so I didn't look at the heats yet, so I have no idea.
Oh, good. Oh, yay. I'm excited.
Or I could just pull up the tab. But
if you want to, we're going through it. I have them in order, but yeah.
I really love the second half of the song. I really love the song towards the end. I think my only thing is I'm afraid on it not being memorable, especially with a chorus sounding like it does. There's a lot of large intervals kind of thing.
Yeah, this is the heat for me that I'm the most intrigued as to who's gonna win, because all four of these songs are a little weird, a little out there. If you don't have any, do you have any other thoughts on Aline? She's stunning.
Oh, she is stunning.
Stunning. I think
this was the one song to me that I think needs a revamp.
Yes, desperately. Yeah. I think with a different vibe, I think this could be really cool. Not that it isn't, but
Yeah, but with the auto-tune in it, the word that came to me listening to the song was clusterfuck.
A little, yeah. I still think it has the best chance of winning this heat, because the other three songs are something. And we're gonna move from Aline to talking about Frode, Vassel, Black Flowers. And all I want to say is, what the fuck is this song?
Oh man. Excuse me.
This is in my notes I have written social message.
Yeah, I'm social message, lyrics are a bit basic. But also I guess I'll give them a break because English is not the first language, I assume.
But it is a national language, I believe, in Norway.
Is it? Okay.
I believe so. I think it is from, again, correct us if we're wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is a national language for most, if not all, of the Scandinavian countries.
Okay.
So I think it is. A quick Google search would tell me. So I could probably do that.
Okay, but nonetheless, looking through my notes, it gives me very much the vibes of Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Oh, sure. No, I get that. So I definitely just lied to you 100%. The two official languages of Norway are Norwegian and Sami. which looks like it is it's a like different dialect of Norwegian.
Okay.
And the highest foreign spoken language is English. So, sure. That makes a lot of sense. So it was interesting for me as well. Most of these songs are in English.
Yeah, very interesting.
Which I thought was cool. So I also watched the music video for this song because I watched all mine through Eurovision World, and some of them have music videos. And the music video just made me even more confused. Because there's like these children. The end of it is like these children in like football paint, like with the black paint on their faces, and they kidnap Frode and like hold him hostage, and there's like a black flower, and then they turn it into a rose again, and it was really confusing. This is not a good song.
It's not. Nah.
No. What up? So another song that I don't particularly care for. Spoiler: Mira Craig. We Still Here.
For some reason, I don't like this song.
I want to start with my notes on this song because I think these are the most intriguing. So I wrote, it feels like we started in the middle of a song. The music is good, but the vocals and lyrics feel like they're from a different song. And then the only other thing I wrote is incredibly chaotic.
Yeah. I wrote in my notes were Arabian. I love the intro of it. I love the intro, like the whole Arabian kind of feel to it. I'm not too crazy about the vocals. The basic lyrics. And I put, it gives me Aladdin DJs at a trap house.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes. Yes. 100%. Yeah, it feels like it's like you're dropped into a song in like the middle of the first verse almost. Like it felt really strange to me. I wasn't really sure. It's not good. It's not good. I'm sorry. You're probably a lovely person, but it's not good.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of this song either. Honestly, this is like one of my bottom songs.
This is probably my bottom.
Okay.
No, that's a lie. There's one song that's definitely the worst for me, but this is like at the bottom.
Yeah, I put the song 5th from the bottom to be exact.
Oh, I didn't rank other than the top 10, but this is probably like 17th.
Oh no, I literally ranked. I ranked all of my
work. I love that, honestly. And so closing out this heat, another just it's an interesting song, and so we're going to talk about TrollfesT. Dance Like a Pink Flamingo.
So I put. I'm gonna read through my notes. So
sure.
It screams what the fuck. It gives me very what the fuck. Way too much going on. I personally like the music, not the singing.
Agreed.
And then it gives me Dance the Magic Dance from Labyrinth meets Dark Side by Blind Channel.
Oh god, not fucking Dark Side. Not fucking Dark Side again.
I actually liked Dark Side, okay?
I hated Dark Side.
And
I hated it.
It's so well in the televote. I was happy for them.
Fucking hell. I don't understand. So I wrote, I wasn't expecting Screamo, but work. Why do I kind of like this? And then the main note I had was weirdly reminds me of Rocky Horror.
Oh.
Like the music specifically, not the lyrics. but the music kind of gave me Rocky Horror vibes, which I think is why I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Let's make one thing clear. I don't like it, but it's like fine.
It's fine. It's not in my top 10 for sure.
No.
Nowhere near my top 10.
No.
But now that we've gone through this entire first heat, Ecstasy definitely takes the cake.
Yeah, so I was gonna say we can kind of talk heat by heat. This one for me, I think it very, very much so is Ecstasy. I think the only other song that has a shot, weirdly enough, is Dance Like a Pink Flamingo.
I was gonna say,
I think like there's a chance. Like if Aline's vocals aren't good live,
then Dance Like
there's a shot that Dance Like a Pink Flamingo is going to be performing in the final of this, and I would be very confused if it did.
Yes.
But yeah, so this is the heat that for me I'm most intrigued by. Because none of these songs are all that great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, none of these songs are in my top 10, spoiler alert.
Mine either, actually. Yeah, this is for me definitely the weakest of the heats as well. I think, which is why they put it first. Cause sure. But yeah, I think definitely for me, it's Ecstasy that I think will make it. Good luck, y'all. That's all I have to say about that, honestly. So we move on to Heat 2. This one's a little bit better. A little bit. And we start with Daniel Lucas with the song Kvelertak, I think is how you say it. One of the few songs in Norwegian.
Yeah.
Sam, what do you think about Daniel?
Let me look for this. Let me look, because this was one of the last ones that I listened to.
Oh, that's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I love the bass that was incorporated in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's something about the bass that does. He has an amazing voice.
There's something about this song that I just find intriguing.
Yeah. Actually, to me, so I put strong bass, nice voice. I like his voice. His choice of runs was interesting, because it went into some like chromatic stuff which didn't necessarily match with the key.
No.
And I also said it gave me Charlie Puth vibes, like during like his Attention days.
Yeah.
Specifically the song How Long. It gives me very much that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too special. It's nothing too special for me.
No, but I still like it enough. Like
it's fine. It's fine.
It's perfectly acceptable. Perfectly inoffensive is a word that I've used a lot recently in my personal notes on Eurovision songs. And I think I would describe this one as well. It's perfectly inoffensive. I really like the way that the Norwegian language sounds in music. And I thought his vocals were good. Like,
yeah. He'll probably do an amazing job performing it live. It's just not the best song.
No, and it in this heat, I think it's going to get lost because the other three songs are a little bit more memorable. And speaking of one of the memorable ones, Farida with Dangerous. This is great. It's a great song.
I love this songs.
Right?
I love this song so much.
It's so good. Like this is the year. I'm gonna go ahead and say this now, and this kind of goes along with the rest of my opinions and then ultimately my point distribution. I am very confident in saying that a woman will be representing Norway this year.
Yes.
Not that the male songs are bad in any. Well, some of them are. But I feel very, very confident in I would even go so far as to say I think a female ballad will represent this year.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to go as far as to say that because all of the female ballads are amazing.
They are.
Like, I don't think there's a female ballad that I disliked. Honestly, like looking through, I don't think there's a female ballad that I disliked genuinely. And I'm not like the world's biggest fan of a ballad. I like ballads. I think too many ballads.
So
I like a ballad, but in the context of Eurovision, like I always find myself like there's one or two ballads that I'm gonna enjoy, but I'm always gonna be a little bit more intrigued by what like the up-tempo songs do.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it. A lot of the ballads, typically in a national final, from what we've heard so far, a lot of the ballads tend to sound the same, and all of these are different.
Oh yeah, which was great to hear. Mm-hmm. I wrote a lot for this song. Probably
I didn't, so I'm excited. I literally just put it's a very, very good, solid song. That's like that's all I wrote.
Although I still have my critiques, but I put motivational vibes, yet haunting, which is a very interesting combination, but it worked. Oh my gosh, the drop there. There's like a second where you hear nothing just before the chorus, and I was like, oh.
It's like, and if she can perform that like with that same emotional intensity,
oh my god.
Oh,
I actually forgot to put that because I found a lot of intensity in this song and I loved it. Amazing range. Her lower range. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It gives me Rise Like the Phoenix, which
it does. It does.
And I love it for that.
Yeah. Same.
My only critique is that there were a couple of awkward transitions going into like the bridge into the chorus and all that. And it could use just a smidge less auto-tune.
A little, yeah. I think I'm honestly gonna prefer the live version.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I hope she's got the vocals to back this up live because I think this is definitely up there as a winner. Like I could see it for sure. Yeah, incredibly solid. If she can perform with that emotional intensity, like I said, I think she easily has the heat.
Yeah.
This one as well. I have my personal opinions on the last two songs, but I think this is probably the winner for me.
The next one or Dangerous?
Dangerous, I think, is the winner for me. Because the next one we have is Lily Lowe, Bad Baby.
I'm like back and forth with this.
No.
I love the energy it gives. I like the music. She's a decent singer. It's not a good song.
No, it's not. I've seen this. No, you want to know what the problem is, Sam? I've seen this on like high on so many people's lists, and I don't get it.
It's
my personal favorites from this national final are starkly different from what I've seen online. Like completely different.
Yeah, I've not seen online yet, but
I saw this like number 6 or 7 on someone's list, and I'm like, no.
That's a no from. It's a no.
I've also seen Christian Ingebrigtsen at like 14 on people's lists. I'm like, no. No. What we're not doing today is putting him any higher than 21st. We'll talk about that.
But yeah, so I said, it gives me Joe and Jet meets Courtney Love.
I put glam rock, which I don't hate. Like it gave me glam rock. I don't hate the vibe. It's just not a good song.
Yeah. Oh, the bridge was a bit awkward too, because the bridge had such
I found most of it awkward, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the transitions here, especially, yeah.
The transitions, like the bridge having that build up, and then it led to nothing.
Literally. I'm like,
yeah. The guitar solo in that song I really love though. That's probably the redeeming quality of it, and it probably won't do much to it. So let's move on.
Yes. So the last song in this heat, which I've seen has been a controversial one, and I'm excited to see what you think. The last song is Steffen Jakobsen, With Me Tonight.
I actually like I love this song.
Oh, I'm championing the fuck out of this song.
Thank God. Okay.
Oh.
So
if there's one thing, I don't know
if you're out there, give me a chance.
Oh my God, please. Genuinely. Sam, I actually don't know if you know this about me, but there's one thing to know about me. I love country music. I grew up on country music. I love like everything to do with country, except for the racism.
Yeah.
But beyond the racism, love country music. I love hearing country music in a Eurovision like lens because it's always so different. Like one of my favorite Eurovision songs is Calm Before the Storm by the Common Linnets. Like that's one of my absolute favorite songs.
Oh my God.
Like so good. And then a couple of years ago, Outlaw in by Waylon, I think also from the Netherlands. The Netherlands needs to send more country music.
I remember I think it was Romania that did Yodel It, which I personally really loved.
Yodeling is like it comes and goes for me. I think that was a good one. No, I love this song. It's so unique. I don't think this is gonna do well, but I want him to do well because this song at Eurovision would be so just completely in his own lane. I don't see anyone else, like even if there is another country entry, I don't really see anyone else doing what he's doing. Yeah. And like his low register, I would kill for his low register.
He said, like
literally, like I can hit like what's the low? I think I hit like a C3 or something.
That's like a which is,
oh no, I hit lower than that.
Yeah, like,
it might be a C2. It might be a C2 actually. I have a pretty good low register. But no, I love this song. I don't think he's gonna do well, but I really like it.
This song does something to me.
Yeah. So out of the four, we've got Daniel Lucas, Kvelertak, Farida with Dangerous, Lily Lowe with Bad Baby, and Steffen Jakobsen with Me Tonight. Where do we think the heat's gonna go, Sam?
It's probably gonna go to Dangerous, but which I'm not mad at. But I'm like,
I'm not either.
But the fact that With Me Tonight is there too makes me torn.
The problem is, I know With Me Tonight is gonna be robbed because even if it makes it to the last chance, there's like we'll talk about Heat 3, where at least one song out of Heat 3 is going to be robbed, and I'm like not prepared because most of the songs in Heat 3 are amazing. But yeah, when you see Heat 3, it's a lot. Because at least one good song is getting robbed. I guess we can dive in. So Heat 3, first up is Bølla, Your Loss. And I knew we would both love this song. So Sam, why do you love this song?
So one of the notes I put here, bad bitch. It's a bad bitch anthem.
I put Girl Boss.
Yep. Strong start, empowering, bad bitch anthem. She has an amazing voice. And it's smooth too. Like her runs and amazing range too. Like It's got everything for me. As long as the staging's good, this could easily win it. Like the to me,
it's a difficult heat. They fucked her over in this heat. We'll talk about it. This for me, I didn't write this down, but I'm thinking about it. This is everything I wanted. I'm a Bee by Ellis Mraz. This is everything I wanted Ellis Mraz to be. Like that song wasn't perfect. We still loved that song. Go check out our review of the Czech Republic somewhere. It'll be around here somewhere. No, I love this song. Her flow is incredible.
Oh my god,
she's stunning. Like I wrote "Come On" anthem because like this is probably going to be a song that even if it doesn't win and go to Eurovision, I'm probably still going to listen to this song.
Yep.
Like it's so good.
It's so good.
Like there's really not much else to say. It's just really fucking good.
No, I'm a champion for this song as well.
Same. Going from girl boss energy actually to girl boss energy in a very different way. Next up is Oda Gondrosen, Hammer of Thor.
Oh no.
I know. It gets worse.
Oh no. Because I love this song too.
This song is so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. So here's what I will say. It is very repetitive. But that style of song is meant to be repetitive because it comes from an oral history of music. This is why I love Eurovision for songs like Hammer of Thor. Because, like, again, talking about my favorite Eurovision songs, one of my absolute favorites is Denmark, Rasmussen, Higher Ground. For a very similar reason. Like, it's so Scandinavian in the best possible way. Like, that's really all I have to say about it. Like, it's a song, vocals are incredible. And I definitely could see this, especially if the Norwegian public is looking for something a little bit closer to home. This could win the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah, it's got a really good shot. And one of the things that I put was I'm enjoying this adventure. Like, it takes you on an adventure.
It's very immersive. It's incredibly immersive.
I'm all for it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what to critique about this song, honestly.
The only thing I will say is it doesn't go a lot of places vocally. Like, she's got her range that she's comfortable in, which is beautiful and sounds amazing. But the song doesn't really, other than going on this adventure, vocally and musically, it doesn't really go anywhere. But again, that style of music doesn't really go anywhere. So I understand it. My only other critique is the repetitiveness of it all. But again, it's the style of music. So, like, it's not really a critique. It's more like, I wish there was a more modern take on this, almost.
Yeah.
But I also, like, love it exactly how it is.
I love it exactly how it is.
So yeah, this song is...
Not ready.
I'm not ready for Heat 3. Because, honestly, all 4 of these songs are, like, pretty good. At the very least. So moving on from Oda... We have Sturla with Skår, hjertet. I'm saying that wrong, and I'm so sorry. I've listened to the song like 3 times, so I should know how to say it, but I don't. Actually, I think the only other song in the contest in Norwegian.
I believe so.
And I prefer this one.
I definitely prefer this out of the Norwegian songs as well.
Sturla, if you're watching, give me a chance. That's where mine is going. Yeah, so the thing is, like, obviously I don't know Norwegian, but my biggest note is, like, I can tell that there's emotion behind these lyrics that he's written. The other thing I really appreciate about this national final, most of these songs are written by the singers in some capacity.
I love that.
Like most of the artists are listed as a songwriter, which I love. Not all the national finals are like that, so I really appreciate this one in that regard. I can tell there's a lot of emotion behind this. Unfortunately, and the last song we'll talk about in this heat is also a banger, in my opinion. Yeah. This song is going to get lost, and it upsets me because I think it's really good.
It's a nice song too. I did say it sounds a bit like Mejores.
A little bit. It's very Eurovision in a Scandinavian way, which again isn't a bad thing. I just think in this heat specific, I think if he was in any other heat, he'd have a shot.
Yeah.
But he's going up against 3 really strong women. And it's unfortunate. Like, sorry, dude. You're hot. Give it another year. I don't know if you've competed before, but try again 2023. I'm sorry. Because, Sam, I love this journey we're going on where you don't know the heats either. And so seeing your reaction for everything is fun. Because the last one is Vilde Titans. Yep. Yep.
I hate it.
Yep, me too. And the fact that at least one of these songs is getting robbed is so unfortunate.
Very.
Like, this is actually the song I wrote the most for, I think. The staccato bridge, the vocals.
Oh my God.
The anthemic quality, like, I have a couple critiques, but it's mostly production of the song. It feels like the vocals are almost like softer in the chorus. Like I think there needs to be an adjustment in that. This is the song, honestly, I love it how it is, but I would love to see a revamp of this.
I would love to
because I think it could be a lot more powerful, but I love this song.
I really love this song too. I said I also wrote very empowering. Oh, I said it screamed. This is the one song to me that screams Eurovision. To me, it screams Eurovision.
Of all 21?
To me, yes.
I think I would agree. There's a couple that I feel that way about. I think I'd probably agree. Because I mean, when I think of Eurovision, honestly, I think of slightly up-tempo pop ballads.
Right.
Like just thinking about like, I think of Emily de Forest. I think of Conchita Wurst. I think of the Azerbaijani entry that won 2012, Running Scared, which is a duet. Euphoria. Yeah, it is the most Eurovision for me, but there's just something about it. I think for me especially, it's the staccato bridge. That's the part that just sets this apart for me. I'm really upset.
For me, it's the pre-chorus. It's the part just before the chorus.
Sure.
Oh, and the background choir. The choir
so
in the background.
Good.
So good.
So good. Sam.
Logan.
I hate this heat. I hate it so much.
I really do hate this heat as well.
What do you think?
Ooh. I'm just gonna leave it there. Just
That's fine, honestly. Yeah. So for me, I think I want Titans to win the heat. I think most people are gonna think Your Loss is gonna win the heat. And I think Hammer of Thor is actually gonna win. That's where I'm at.
Which I'm not opposed to.
No, but then again, the fact that one of these 3 songs, like Sturla, you're great. You're lovely. You seem like a lovely person. The fact that one of these 3 songs, at least one of them, is going to be robbed of an opportunity to perform in the final when Wonder of the World is sitting there. We'll talk about it. I know I keep bringing it up, but I'm not over it. The fact that it's an automatic qualifier. It upsets me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's an automatic qualifier. We'll talk about it. It upsets me. It's because it's because he's like the biggest name in this competition. Like, I knew who he was before I started listening to the songs. Like, I've heard his name before. So yeah. I think Hammer of Thor will win. I think most people are going to think Your Loss is going to win. And I think I want Titans to win. But any of the 3 of them, I'd be happy with representing Norway.
Me too.
So we move into the final heat, which is also very solid for the most part. Spoiler, it's 3 strong female vocals and a not as strong male vocal. Which seems to be a theme. First, we're going to discuss Alexandra Joner. I don't know. Joner. I think it's actually Joner. Hasta la vista. Thoughts and feelings?
It's good.
Yep.
I think just because there's so many other like pop females entries, I think this is one of the ones that kind of get flushed out by the others.
Yeah.
Despite having the whole Spanish theme to it, which I live for, I'm just scared of it being like very forgettable.
So my initial reaction was solid but slightly generic.
Yeah.
But I have to say this song has grown on me. Like, this is the song I've had Hasta la vista. Like, that's been stuck in my head nonstop for the last 24 hours. I also wrote my first listen, and I still agree with this. I almost wish the tempo was different.
Yeah,
like it's a little slower, and I'm like, I wish it was like.
Well, you know what it gives? It gives bailando.
It does give bailando.
It sounds a lot. It's like bailando sang by Camila Cabello.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I think the difficulty, I've seen this high as well on a lot of people's lists. And I think it's just because it fills a different niche than some of the other ones. I do think this is a solid song, and I think her vocals are great. She's fucking beautiful. Holy mother of God, beautiful. But my fear is if this somehow were to win, this would get lost at Eurovision.
It would.
Like this, especially because it seems like I've listened to a couple other national finals that we'll talk about. It seems like a lot of entries this year are either throwing Spanish or Italian into their songs for almost no reason. And I think whatever song comes out of Benidorm Fest is going to be the premier, like, Spanish song, even if there is another one. But yeah, I think this is incredibly solid. I just fear it would get lost in this contest and then overall as well. I think it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
It's a good song. It's just there's great songs that are in it, and this is unfortunately not one of them.
Yeah. Agreed. So next up, Kim Wigaard La Melodia. I was just talking about random Italian lyrics for absolutely no reason. I will start by saying, Kim, give me a chance. You're stunning. This is not good.
I agree.
Good.
This is not good.
No.
I like the music. The piano's really nice.
I wanted to like this so much. The message, great.
Great.
The music, great.
Great.
The chorus, la la la.
La la la.
La la la. La la la.
And we already had a song
in Italian.
We already had a song in Eurovision history from Spain that I think won way back when.
Called La La La, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So
yep. It's just very generic to me given the theme of this song.
Yep.
I basically wrote nothing too special, basic empowerment song.
Yep. I wrote, I want to like this a lot. And then when the key change happened, I was like, oh, there's the key change. It's a Eurovision staple. You got to have the key change. Yeah, I don't have anything else I want to say about this song. I don't know if you do.
I don't want to say about it either.
Let's talk about Maria Mohn-Fly. This is great. Another great song.
I love this song.
It's so good. The chanting at the start is my favorite part of the entire song.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I said I really like the chant, the vocalizing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing voice. To be honest, although I'll say I'm not too crazy about the melodies and some of the melodies in the lyrics, but I think it's a solid entry.
It's very solid. It's very good. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about most of these female ballads. It's like they're just all good. All of them are good. Every single one of them are good. Like, this for me is like, this is the most Eurovision song for me in the sense that it is a up-tempo pop ballad sung by a woman, but make it Scandinavian. Which is also very Eurovision. And that's what sets it apart for me from some of the other entries, other than really Hammer of Thor. The two of those songs are like very much so in the same vein, I would say. But this, it's just good. It's just good.
Despite
really good.
My personal critique, it's good.
It's really good. But we match that with, another really good female ballad.
There it is.
And that is Sofie Fjellvang, Made of Glass.
I love the song.
Me too. It's really good. It's really good. And that's why I'm saying I think a female ballad is going to win.
Yep. This is the one ballad that I wrote powerful for because her voice.
Yeah.
She put so much into belting out whatever it is she's belting out. Motivational vibes.
Yeah.
I really like when she goes mellow as well.
So good.
Song.
So good.
My only critique, I think it could use less auto-tune.
Less auto-tuned, and I think I would love maybe more of like a percussion aspect to it. Like maybe add some triangle. Why the fuck not? Like, I'm a percussionist. That's why I'm always like, ooh, percussion. Add some tambourine. Why the fuck not? Like that.
You know,
that
we
honestly cowbell, absolutely more cowbell,
absolutely come on,
more cowbell.
more
But no,
like
no, I was 100% serious about the triangle. Like, I think something like that would add a little bit of dynamism to the song in a way that it already
especially
has.
with a song called "Made of Glass." I think that
Thank
could
you.
work.
Tiny dings sounds great. Like,
right?
Yeah. So this heat is interesting. This is interesting. For me, I think it's gonna be Fly.
I think it's gonna be Made of Glass.
And that's completely fair. I think it's gonna be one of the two.
Yeah.
Though I could see Hasta La Vista. Like, I could see it.
I could see it
maybe.
too. And I'd be happy for it, but
yeah. The fact that at least one of these songs is gonna get robbed, upsetting. So that concludes the heats. So 4 songs, 1 from each heat will qualify. 1 of the 12 losers will also qualify. And then the last 5 songs are songs that are auto qualifiers. For one reason or another, I think it's because all of these artists are like well established in Norway. I'm not 100% sure actually why, and if someone has more insight, please let me know, because I would love to be educated. But the first of the automatic qualifying songs for the Melodi Grand Prix final is Annalisa Kimoji, Queen Bees.
I want to like the songs.
I was about to say the exact same fucking thing. I want to love this. I don't.
Yeah, it's underwhelming to me.
It sounds like it should be in a kids movie. Like, it starts so strong. It starts so strong.
It starts very strong. I think yeah. I saved this one. So I ended up listening to this one last. This was the very last song I listened to.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why I thought it was underwhelming. I do love the feel of it. Like it gives very like ballroom kind of, and mixed with like a bit of a circus feel. Which
absolutely. And like, if this was just take the first verse and put it in a different song with a similar vibe, like it falls off for me once you hit the chorus.
I really like the ending of it because that's where it begins. That's where it really picks up. Only thing is, it picks up way too late. Like if it had that energy, like through most of the song, like at least through the choruses,
right? It's just
like it's there, but like they didn't use
it's there. It's there.
It's there, but in terms of like everything that was in the song, everything that was incorporated into the song, it's there. But
it's a song.
It wasn't used to the best. It wasn't used to the best that whatever was incorporated could be.
Yep, I agree. Completely agree. Yeah, it's there.
It has potential.
Wow.
There's potential.
Sam, it's time.
Oh, it is time.
Fuck this song! Fuck this fucking song! And I know he's like real popular in Norway. Like he was a part of like a boy band that had like #1 hits in the UK or something. Like, I said that this was more of an educational song on the 7 wonders of the world.
No,
And
because the way it starts, it says, it literally, like
the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, that. I'm gonna be very honest. I stopped halfway through. I haven't listened to this whole song. I just couldn't do it.
I like the emotion it gives me, though. It makes me feel very fuzzy.
No.
It's not a good song, though.
No.
It's very generic. Very generic.
I wouldn't even call it generic. I would call it bad. I do not think there is a single redeeming factor of this song for me. And I don't even think his vocals are that good.
His vocals are
not mad. This is I'm going to say this is the worst song I've listened to so far this year in the national finals.
Through all the countries
we've done so far. This is the worst.
Wow.
And I would even venture to say, like, I would maybe consider it as the worst Eurovision song I've ever heard. But then I remember that Serhat Say Na 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 exists from San Marino. And then I think twice.
How did that get 19th? It's
the way that how is that San Marino's best result at a Eurovision Song Contest? Oh, justice for Adrenalina. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this song anymore. I would much rather talk about Elsie Day.
So this was the very first song I listened to.
Oh, good for you. I hate you. You started real strong.
Yes.
Wow.
And I was so happy about this song because I love this song too.
I believe this is the odds winner. Like, this is the winner right now according to odds, if I remember correctly.
It gives very Lana Del Rey. Or no. Like Lana Del Rey, Victoria vibes kind of thing.
It gives me Bond theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It gives me James Bond. Yeah. And I love it. Mm. Oh, this is one of my favorites by far. Yeah. Okay. Who will win? Yeah, it's currently Elsie Bay at the top of the at the top. We'll talk overall about it because it's actually kind of interesting.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be really mad.
So for my notes, I put Lana Del Rey vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I like there's an immediate key change which came out as a surprise.
Yep.
I found the melody very intriguing.
Every part of this song, it took me on a complete journey.
Oh my god, yeah. The dynamics were there, and just everything. It had everything.
I ventured to say in my notes on first listen that this could win Eurovision.
I could see it.
I absolutely think this is one of the few songs in this national final. I think a lot of them are good. In its current state, I think this is one of the only songs that I could absolutely see winning.
And I wouldn't be mad at it.
I would not be mad whatsoever. Like, I would be good. Like, this, it's just great. It's just great. It's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
We have to move on. I don't want to, but we have to. We've got two more songs to discuss. The first of which is NorthKid with the song Someone. Sam, what do you think about this song?
It's not my favorite, but I like it.
So this is where we disagree today.
No, I'm not saying this is actually
I love this song. This is the other song, weirdly, that's been stuck in my head. I find it incredibly catchy. Like the line, I used to be someone you loved, now I'm someone you hate. That hit home.
Oh my god, that hit, yeah.
That hit home. in a way I didn't know I needed yesterday. I was like, I also listened to them in the order that we're talking about them, because I just went down the list of like heats and the auto qualifiers. I'm very happy this is an automatic qualifier, because I don't think otherwise it would qualify for the final here. And I like this way more than I thought I would.
Yeah. No, I'll agree with that too, because it is a pretty strong song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I love his voice. I love his voice so much.
Is it not a boy band? Is it not multiple voices?
I don't think so. I think it's like just the lead singer and then like the rest of the
I
band.
I thought in their little like, I don't know. Hold on. I need to look this up, because yeah, that's why I was like, musical artist. Okay.
Could they be an instrumentalist?
The pop sensation from Finnmark. So they're not even Norwegian.
Finnmark.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no, I'm looking at something different. Forget I said anything.
You said Finnmark, and I'm like, Finland?
It was
Finnmark?
I pulled up a meme page, is what I just pulled up. It was like, NorthKid as a location in Europe somewhere. And I'm like, no, we don't need this today. No. Speaking of memes, I'm very excited that this is the last song we get to talk about, Sam. It's Subwoofer. Give that wolf a banana.
So this is the one song I've had in my head all day.
What the fuck is this song?
No, that's why I love it.
Me too!
It's what Dance Like a Pink Flamingo wishes it could be.
Truly. This is the electro pop version of Dance Like a Pink Flamingo.
Right. And it works. No,
Could you imagine if this wins? Could you imagine?
I would love to see it, honestly. I'm not saying
I think it would be a shame, because there's a lot of really, really good songs in this final, or in this national selection. But yeah, I don't know.
No. So in my notes, I put, what the fuck are these lyrics?
Yep.
I love the music. Interesting.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I can't take this song seriously.
Nope.
And I enjoy it because of the what the fuck factor.
Yeah, I feel like if this somehow wins, I feel like this is going to be a 0-point finalist.
Right.
I get that vibe a little bit. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's definitely interesting.
I'm very excited to see how this does.
So it's interesting you bring that up, Sam, because looking at the betting odds, so currently in the betting odds, Elsie Bay is at the top. Second place is Subwoofer.
I'm not surprised, actually.
And it makes me very happy to say this, third in the betting odds right now is Bølla.
Very happy with that. It
makes me really happy. It's kind of a drop off a little bit, and then fourth actually is NorthKid, which I love.
Okay.
But so the odds right now, Elsie Bay is at a 23% winning chance, Subwoofer is at 17, Bølla is at 9, NorthKid is at 8, and then right behind NorthKid is Christian Ingebrigtsen and TrollfesT.
Okay.
And then after that is Lily Lowe, Bad Baby.
Okay.
And then Vilde. And then Queen Bees. And then Hasta La Vista.
Keep going.
You want to know what second to last is in the betting odds currently?
What is it?
Dangerous. Which I don't understand at all.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Understand, bitch. Don't understand, bitch. Yeah. Fly is 16th. Made of Glass is 13th. It's so confusing for me. I don't get it, but
I don't get it either.
So it is time for us to give out our points from our made-up juries that don't exist. But today we're doing something a little bit different. If you are watching the visual, we're going to throw banners on screen because then there's a visual to match the audio. And we thought it would be cute, so we're doing it. So, with that said, are you ready, Sam?
I am.
Great. Would you like to go ahead and start with your honorable mention? I feel like I always start them.
Yeah,
so
I'll my honorable mention.
Cool.
So my honorable mention is none other than Someone.
Okay, that's good. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
So my honorable mention is Ecstasy.
Okay.
It made my list. It made my short list. My short list actually of these 21, my short list was actually 11. So it made things a little bit easier. I was like, oh, I could give this like an honorable mention. I was like, this is cute. So
right.
All right.
At one point, goes to Queen Bees.
Oh, I love that for you. It didn't make my list at all, but I love that. Okay. Sure. That's fine.
Yeah.
My 1 point goes to Hammer Thor. Which just goes to show the quality of this national final overall.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Because my 2 pointer is Fly.
Oh, wow. Okay. My 2 points go to Hasta La Vista. It's been stuck in my head. Like, and clearly I like it subconsciously because it's stuck in my head. So that's where I'm at with that.
Okay. My 3 points go to Give That Wolf a Banana.
I hate you so fucking much.
I'm telling you, I love this song.
No, it didn't make my top 10. It didn't, but I appreciate it for what it is. My 3 points, Don't Hate Me, go to Made of Glass. I think maybe, did I not click on it? I didn't click on it.
No, you did.
Made of Glass. Yep.
Okay.
Again, it just goes to show the quality of this final, or this national selection. So.
Exactly. Which is also why my 4 points go to Death of Us.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Because my 4 points go to Someone.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have put it higher.
There's 6 other songs that I like a little bit more.
That's perfectly fair.
So,
on that note, my 5 points go to Dangerous.
How convenient. My 5 points also go to Dangerous. We always have to have one that's matching. It always happens. Fabulous.
Up next, my 6 points go to With Me Tonight.
Wow. My 6 points go to Fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not mad.
Yep.
My 7 points go to Made of Glass.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I thought that honestly would have been higher for you.
Really? Okay.
I think we have the same top 2 though. Looking at it, I think. My 7 points go to With Me Tonight.
Okay, yeah.
So.
No, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
My 8 points actually go to Titans.
Oh, wow. What? I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Okay. My 8 points go to Death of Us.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So far, like a lot of the songs we've kind of agreed.
A lot of the same. Yeah, a lot of the same.
A lot of the same in terms of being on the list.
Yeah. Which always seems to happen for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, my 10 points actually go to Hammer of Thor.
I'm not surprised. I was looking at the list and I was like, I think it's Hammer of Thor. Because I know you're 12. I'm pretty sure I know you're 12 because it's my 10. My 10 go to Your Loss.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go.
Yeah.
My 12 points is Your Loss. I love this song so much.
Yeah, that's fair. I really, really like it as well. There's just one song that I like more. My 12 points go to Titans.
Perfectly valid.
Yeah.
Perfectly
like
valid.
It just goes like, again, I feel like it's gonna be at the very least, I think we're gonna have a woman representing Norway, which I think is great given the field that we have. Like we were talking yesterday, and like I still do definitely think that the Spanish national selection has been the strongest so far, but I think Norway is just under it.
I personally think Norway is the strongest out of.
Really? Okay.
Out of the 4 that we have gone through so far.
That's completely fair. I just think there's a few complete duds in this, whereas I didn't vehemently dislike any of the songs in Benidorm Fest.
Okay.
So this is definitely one of the stronger ones. I'm really intrigued to see what happens with this national final. We may talk about it on various other social media platforms. I don't know. Maybe we're starting a TikTok. I don't know. We actually haven't talked about that, but that would be kind of cute.
We
have not discussed it once, but sure. Yeah. So with that, we did it. We did another one. Another one in the books.
Another one in the books. Yep.
There's so many. There's so many.
And we have there's 41 entries, right?
I think 26 of them are national selection.
Okay, well, there we go. 4 out of 26.
Oh, God, help us. God. So we're doing phenomenally, but we will be back at some point. I think we have a video next Monday in our normal Monday slot. I don't know. Maybe there will be. Maybe there won't be. The only way to find out is to follow us on Twitter and subscribe, click the bell, like the video, all the things. Do all of those things.
Yes.
All of them, all at the same time. And Sam, yet another Eurovision video down. Cheers, bestie.
Cheers.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Bye.
What do you